Recently, actually started tracking my calories, which is a really big thing for me because for 5 months straight before this time, I used to always make the excuse that, nah, tracking calories is too hard. I used to always see people weighing every single thing they eat, meal prepping for the whole week, eating the exact same things. And I'm like, no, bro, that looks way too hard. I'm not gonna do that. I used to always say that when I'm making 10K a month, I'll just pay a personal trainer to not only make my workouts, but also just make my meals for me so I don't have to think about it at all. And I felt comfort in that. However, for 5 months straight, yeah, my body got a little bigger because I was doing push-ups and that stuff. But I always felt the same. Like, my body never felt, it always looked kind of good, but my body never felt optimal, like the best it could be. Then I saw this app online. I think it was on Instagram. It's called Calc AI. You've probably heard of it. But it's like you take a picture of your food. It does a rough estimate of the calories and macros for you. And then you're good. Now that was pretty interesting, but of course, like if you're just taking a picture of your food, I was skeptical. I was like, well, this can't be accurate. And turns out it's not the most accurate thing. But then I had ChatGPT, like the actual app on my phone. And so what I did, so I actually got the Calc AI app. I started this free trial. And so I also used ChatGPT. So basically like law of averages, if two things that aren't very accurate come together, hopefully they're a little more accurate. So I'll take like a picture of my food now, but then I'll also ask ChatGPT, like I'll explain the meal. Say it's like 1 cup of rice or 12 teaspoons of rice. Then it's like 1 piece of steak. I'll describe the meal to ChatGPT and ask it for the macros, so the calories, how much protein, carbohydrates, as well as fats are in the meal. And then I see what Calc AI gives me, see what ChatGPT gives me. And usually always I just follow what ChatGPT says, like for the macros. Although even ChatGPT isn't the most accurate, but hey, I felt this has been the best I've felt, like body-wise, ever since I started tracking. Because I used to just eat whatever I wanted, and I thought I was this big, tough guy. I knew exactly what I should be eating. I knew in my mind, or I thought I knew in my mind that this was the right portion, this was the right portion. I can cheat on this day because I'm eat good on that day. Like, I thought I knew it all. Sometimes I still think I know it all. Not even just about like calories and what I eat, but just like in anything. I gotta keep telling myself, drop the ego and just learn. Drop the ego and just learn. Anyways, I started tracking. I think it's been 2 weeks. And man, it feels good. It truly does. And it doesn't even take that long. I'm actually making this free resource that I'll share with you guys. All you need to do is put in your email and then you get it. Like, it's this quick read and it explains literally everything I just explained, like how to track your food, why it's important. And it only takes me like at max. So I want to give you guys like truthfully honest. At max, when I was first starting out and didn't know a thing, it was probably like 2 minutes. Cause like I would take a picture, I would ask ChatGPT. So like I had the app, so you can like in the bottom right corner there's a microphone. So you literally just speak into the app like I am now. It's so much better than your phone's microphone because you gotta speak a little, wait until the words pop up, whatever. So I would describe it and then it would tell me. So like first of all, I didn't know what I should be eating. So this is why ChatGPT was also really helpful. So I just came up with this on my own. I was like, well, if ChatGPT knows a lot, maybe it's not the most accurate, but it knows a lot more than me. Like with AI, it already knows the information. It just can't help with the transformation. So basically, I described to it everything that I had in my pantry and fridge that I thought would be helpful. So like that day I had like eggs, ham, peanut butter, bread, nuts, and milk. And so like it came up with this meal for me. And then I also made sure to tell it like how many calories I had left in the day. So it was like 1,000 calories in the macro. So like I have this much protein left to eat, this much carbs to eat left, and then this much fat I have to eat left for the day. And it makes it so simple. And then it already gives me the macro so that when I take the picture of the meal, even if Calc AI isn't close to what ChatGPT said, I just put in the macros for what ChatGPT said. And it makes it really easy. So like, you know how I said it was 2 minutes at the start? It takes me around 30 seconds now because I already know like the measurements and everything. So like 1 cup of rice, how much that is, 1 steak, kind of like the macros on that, but I'll still ask ChatGPT. So it's actually really easy now. It only takes around like 30 seconds. Now, when I went out to eat and try this, I was like asking ChatGPT what I should order, and it kept giving me things. I was at Chili's. It kept giving me things I did not want to order. So I was like, fuck this. I am not ordering what ChatGPT said. I'm going to just order what I want. And so I just ordered this burger, and it turned out that was actually fine for my macros as well. So it's like, you don't have to eat what it tells you. It's just that this is so much better. Like tracking is so much better than not tracking and just guessing what you're putting in your body is good. And I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good. Looking pretty good. About to hit the gym. Talk to one girl today. Maybe more. I'm trying to get a bracelet yesterday. Got this my first chain. Anyways. Yeah. I'm finishing up that free resource actually today. I'm posting on my Instagram highlights. That way anybody can use it. There'll just be a link. Just put your email in and then boom, you'll have it. But it literally just explains everything I just put in this video. But yeah, if that can help anybody. I knew because like, I wish I would have saw a video like this earlier. Because everybody talks about using MyFitnessPal. And yeah, MyFitnessPal and Calc AI are basically the same thing. It's just that you just have to pay like the premium to take the pictures of the food, but like it doesn't tell you the macros. And also, I tried it out. When you want to make your own food, like with Calc AI, it's really easy. You just take a picture. It tells you the macros, and it's only telling you calories, protein, carbohydrates, fats. But MyFitnessPal is more for people that want to be extremely accurate. So you're adding things like sodium, vitamin A, vitamin D, whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm just starting. I don't need to get that intricate with what I'm putting in. I just need to take a picture and worry about the 4 things: calories, proteins, carbohydrates, fats. Also, for you, if you don't know, because I didn't know, macros is just the breakdown of protein, carbohydrates, and fats in your food. Protein is what helps you build muscle and repair muscle after workout. So that's why you do a protein shake after you work out. You can also do a light protein shake before you work out because it actually helps to promote the muscle growth. So if you don't have it, it's harder to build muscle, but you still can. But like, I try and have protein before I go and then afterwards, although I've been forgetting the before. Anyways, carbohydrates, all it does is gives you energy. That's it. And then the fats, it regulates your hormones, it builds testosterone. To be honest, I don't really know what the regulates hormones thing is, but I know what the build testosterone means. But anyways, that's just a quick breakdown. Somebody told me it was Hamza Ahmed that just explained it in his course, but like, that's all you need to know for now. That's all I need to know for now, so that's why I'm explaining it. But anyways, also in that course, I tell you exactly what you need to know before. So like, you need to know, because you want to know your goal. So like, you're putting in the right calories to eat a day and the right amount of protein, carbs, and fats. That's all in the resource. Also how to do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. About to finish it today, but that can help anybody, because I wish I saw this earlier, because for those 5 months, I always made the excuse, and I even talked to people about it, like tracking calories. And I literally told somebody, like in person, out loud, I was like, nah, tracking's too hard. When I'm making 10K a month, I'll just pay somebody. He was like, yeah, I like that. Tracking's hard as well. And it was this older adult. I was like, damn. It's not that I was dumb. I just didn't have the knowledge that I have now. And I only got this knowledge because like, I just found that video and wanted to try it out. And then nobody told me about the ChatGPT thing. I just figured out, like, if ChatGPT knows more than me, that it's definitely going to know a more accurate estimate of the calories, and then 2, what I can eat that's in my fridge, in my pantry, or when I'm just out. Well, yeah, that can help somebody. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name this. Probably gonna ask ChatGPT like for a name suggestion. But anyways, I don't get my video suggestions from ChatGPT. I should have them in my journal. So like this learn section, learn right there. So I have learn what I did for how I built my confidence, which is the identity piece. How I can easily speak to people in a networking environment, which I worked on my vocabulary for a while, as well as my confidence. How I built my physique, which was my routine, which I'll share soon. And then eating, which I actually just shared. And then women, which is a mindset that there are little girls and that you should just have fun and enjoy myself. And then make my feet move. So even if you think that way, but you're still afraid to go talk, like, don't fight it, just like make your feet move. I gotta learn how to explain that, but that's also something I'm still working on. Work on it today at the gym. Talk to one girl a day. Anyways, like I write that down and then I figure out, like, I just remember how I actually got to this point. And then when I figure something out, then I make a video. Anyways, catch you guys later.